Hi there and welcome to my new channel. The channel's name, Trading Places, is obviously a play on the 80s movie starring Dan Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy, but it's not about trading. Let me just be clear about that. This channel is not about trading. I will talk about trading from time to time, but there will not be any charts, any technicals or discussions about trading in that kind of detail. The reason this channel is called Trading Places is I did trade. I traded for about 12 years. I traded for 5 years full time. I did okay in the beginning, and then I did really badly in the end, and I'm kind of rebuilding after that disaster. So if you're trading, this may or may not be a channel for you. If you're I'm 57, if you kind of, I don't want to say later in life, but if you're in your 40s and 50s and you're thinking of changing not channels, changing lanes, changing careers, changing like I did, from trading to something else, then this is definitely the channel for you. And that's the videos that I'm going to make. I'm going to make positive videos on the main. There may be a few not so positives because there's a lot about trading that isn't positive. So again, this is not a trading channel. This is not, you're not going to get any tips or technicals, or definitely no Lamborghinis and big Mac mansions. That's not what this is about, and quite honestly, I don't think that's what trading should be about. But what I will be talking about is my experience. From time to time, I'll talk about my experience in the markets trading. But again, that's specifically not what this is about. This is Trading Places. The name I chose, obviously the movie, but it's more a play. The subtext there is Trading Places. The place I was in, I've traded for something else, and I was trading. Now I'm not trading, and I'm doing something else. Before trading, I was doing something, and then I traded it for trading. So that's where the name Trading Places comes from, and it's obviously a play on trading as well. So I'm going to pick up, I expect, a lot of traffic from trading sites. A lot of you guys probably do trade, or you're thinking of trading. If you're thinking of trading, this is definitely for you, because I will talk about the realities of trading. Like I said, I did it for just over 12 years, and then I did it for 5 years full time. And I've got some horror stories to tell, and I've got some really good stories to tell, and I obviously bought into the belief that I could build wealth whilst trading, and for a while that was the case, and in the end it didn't work out like that. So this channel specifically, and as I said, this is the very first video, so again, welcome. But this channel is specifically about trading places in your life. In other words, changing things in your life. So if you're on a, let me just put it like this. When I quit trading about 6 years ago, 7 years ago almost, and when I was in the last couple of years of trading, I was looking ahead at what I could do, because I basically stopped what I was doing and I went full time into trading. I'd been trading on the side for 6 or 7 years, call it 7 years. And eventually I got to such a stage, I was pretty confident, and I dived straight into all in to trading, and I went trading full time. That worked out for a couple of years, and then the last couple of years it really went, I don't want to use the phrase, but it went bottoms up. Let's just call it that. And I could see for a while this was going down, and I was actually, to be honest with you, scared, terrified, because I'd given up my previous career to go into this, and after a few years it wasn't working. And if you're in that situation, if you've been trading for years, and you're tired of it, you're scared because you don't have a backup plan, or maybe you've blown through all your money and all your wealth, and you don't know what to do next. This is actually what this is the channel for you, because that's the kind of stuff I'm going to talk about. As I say, I may have to, I really don't want to, but I may have to mention trading from time to time, but this is not about trading. So that's what this channel is going to be about. Please go ahead and subscribe. Please look out for my next videos. I've got a whole list here. I've just written a little list under the video recorder here. Titles like, is trading gambling? The next one I won't mention because that's a bit out there. Knowledge is not enough. It's what you do, not what you know. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Change lanes versus staying in your lane. You only fail if you quit. Apparently not. You can fail and keep going and just keep failing. I'll tell you those stories. And don't day trade. Yeah, and on and on and on. So these are I've got a dozen, I'd say about a dozen subject ideas already. I've been sitting on this for years. When I quit trading, and it did take a while to quit. And if you're trading and you're struggling and you're making money but you're losing more money, and your P&L is going one way, or your equity, let's call it, is going one way, and you're on your way out, and you know this, then you'll know how hard and how scary it is as well to bail, to get out and to quit. So when people tell you you only lose when you quit, no, not in trading, you don't. Obviously people are going to say, yeah, you stop losses and you'll never lose more than you gain, blah, 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 blah. There's a lot of advice out there, a lot of advice. Not many people have played the long game like I have, as I said, 12 years. Not a lot of people have survived. I don't know, there's professionals that have been doing this for 30 years, and that's great. And we will chat about them, by the way. But not many people have traded for 12 years, full-time for 5 years, and you know, have come out the other side a loser, a net loser. I really will get into that in one video, but it wasn't all losing, but at the end it was just loss. And yeah, it's if you're in this game and let me just say this, you're probably not watching at this point. If you're a day trader and you're up and you're down and you're all over the place and you're watching videos with Lamborghinis and Big Mac mansions or whatever, you haven't got this far in this video. But if you're still with me and you're still watching, it's probably because you're going through some pain, or you've been through pain. You might have quit trading, or you might be thinking of getting into trading. And if any of these tick any of these above, this is definitely the channel for you. Okay, so it's going to be a no BS channel. I'm not going to rah-rah and blow smoke up anybody's asses here. This is going to be, I'll tell you just how it's been and some factual, my not theory, not, you know, trend lines, MACD and simple exponential moving average crossover, none of that, Fibonacci's, none of that. We all know this, okay? This is not what this channel is going to be about. It's going to be me talking about my experiences and also, as I say, the trading places, but a little bit of trading, but we're not really going to be talking about trading. It's more the fallout, the human fallout, what the devastation that people experience, because it quite honestly devastated me financially, and the experience of getting out of trading. If I can help you not get into trading, I think that'll be a feather in my cap. I'm not against trading, but if you're gonna trade, you got to do it in a certain way, and we'll cover subjects like that as well. But as I say, this is really not a trading channel. It just so happens that I traded for 12 years full-time for 5 years. I have some experience. I'm older. I'm 57. So when I started, I was actually 40. I think I started when I was 40, 39, and I eventually quit just after I turned 50, 51, so about 6 years ago. So that's what this channel is going to be about. Goodness, this has gone on a little bit. All the other videos hopefully won't be so long. If you're wondering what this is, I haven't considered a set or whatever. I just want us to be more ad-lib. I don't have notes. I just have a little list here. It's my very first video, so I noted some lists of some subjects I want to cover. But this is a 101 Reykjavik. Was a movie in the, I think, 90s, and Reykjavik's obviously the capital of Iceland. It was a pretty hit movie. Well, it wasn't a hit movie, but it was quite an art movie back in its day. I bought the poster. I loved it. And one of my goals when I was younger, 30 years ago, 35 years ago, was to do a lot of traveling. I did travel, but I wanted to go to Reykjavik. Why not? And anyway, so this poster may or may not be in the rest of the videos. I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead. I'm sitting in a big office studio here, and I'm just recording this first video. So welcome. Please go ahead and subscribe. As I say, I've read a few of the ideas for videos that I'll be putting out. This is really going to be honest, and as I say, no BS. Mainly just me talking ahead like this. No editing. Definitely no charts. Definitely no charts. So just talking about my experiences, and if it resonates with you, I would really like you to subscribe and watch my videos, and let's see where this goes. Thanks, guys, and I will see you soon. All the best.